Welcome back to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier once again, and a take two of entering the Temple of Droplets. I'm not going to go back into the light this time. So, after that incredibly sloppy episode of just running around and seeing all the little things before we walked in here, you note that the boss door is already in front of us, but we can't get inside. Oh. Alright then. So, this dungeon is interesting in the sense that it is literally just the ice dungeon everyone hates in video games. I personally don't have much of a problem with ice physics, if only for the fact that it just kind of adds an extra level of you need to be careful. I don't like to be the person that rushes headlong into danger, and I'll admittedly, I do that in situations where I'm getting a little bit more hasty or frustrated or just in general excited. I tend to rush. But in general, I try to keep a calmer approach, a slower approach, take in the scenery, and altogether try not to die. Really. And my biggest problem, my biggest weakness is multiplayer games in that sense. Because I'm playing with other people and trying to do well for a team or something and end up rushing headlong into danger. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the lever the right way. Boom. And that'll allow us to open up that section there and bring sunlight down to this cavernous, icy area. You can already kind of see where this is going to go. Zelda games have had this for a while now, especially up until this point. Ice physics block puzzles. So, trying to move this key, we don't get to move it one square like we normally do. It will go all the way until it hits something. This is a very simple puzzle, just to teach you the mechanic, but if we bring it into the sunlight, it'll melt and we'll get a small key. Hooray! Small key. It's our key. I should have spent my rupees before coming here. This is going to be a little painful if I'm getting a lot of rupees. I don't remember this dungeon providing too many big, like, you got a ton of rupee portions, though, so we should be alright, aside from, like, unless the enemies are like, hey, we gotta drop 100 rupees on you. Which I'm sure is possible. Just rare. Alright, in we go! Whee! Alright. So, there's the boss key. Yep, we already got it. And we gotta make this all the way over here. Somehow. So, these puzzles are not difficult ever. Just gotta remember how to do this one. What if we go boop? I love how this one has horns too. Like, the key is not that big. Don't be pretending now. Alright, go over here. Over here. There's a way. There's a way to do this. Oh, no, wait, I already screwed this one up. Darn it! Oh, wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh my god. I did it on my first try. I knew it. Or maybe I just have the pattern slightly memorized in my head still. Alright, let's go down. To the right. And thank you, lever. Because you just allowed me to complete it on the first go. We got the big key! Hooray! We did it! And now we want to push this lever, because if we don't, we'll just fall back down here. I mean, unless you want me to, I can fall down here an infinite amount of times if it would make people happy. Do, falling down the same pit over and over again montage. Show my elite skills at Zelda, which are clearly being judged. Alright, so that's it. We completed the dungeon. We just did one block puzzle, and now we get to move on with our lives. To the boss! Oh, there's the element. Well done, Link. This looks like the element, alright, but what will we do? We can't even touch it while it's trapped in that ice. We'll need to melt it off somehow. Oh. See, this is, in my opinion, like a really kind of neat self-aware way of being like, there's a boss always behind this door. And sure enough, there's the boss, a giant Octorok. But we get it immediately, and we have to go and free the boss and the element. As I'm sure you're aware that if we melt the element, we'll melt the boss as well. So this dungeon, we get to see our objective really early, and we go away from our objective. There's gonna be an Octorok in here, I feel it. Nope. Not an Octorok, a like. But instead there's just a dungeon map, which we can go, hooray! We found the dungeon map. Link, you can't kill that. Don't pretend like you can. We just need to swim underneath it. Press B to dive under, which isn't actually explained. Dang it! Buttons. I am really rusty at this. I want to go in here. It's a waterfall. Is it just me, or like in games, if there's like a big obvious waterfall, you want to go into it. It just seems normal. I want to. No, bad fly things. So, I don't know. I guess I feel cheated if I don't get to go inside the waterfall. I wonder if is there a section where you're going into a waterfall? There better be. I'm gonna keep an eye on that now. Oh no. Did I go a wrong way? Hiccup. Oof. It looks like I did. I guess I need to go right. Dang it, the left fooled me this time. We'll go right. Fine. Evil pots. Oh, can I not even... Okay, I'm missing something here. I'm missing something very obvious. Very, very obvious. Ow. Okay, what am I missing then? We get to figure this out together. It's very obvious, I'm sure it is. Oh, yeah, so obvious. Okay, I'm just not thinking and putting my two and two together. It is actually a really obvious puzzle. We're just going over there. Whee! And that'll open that up, and we can fly down the waterfall. Contrary to the black pit of doom, that is not our death. And we can just get up this way if we need to. So we're all good. Everything's set. A gravestone or a thing? The way forward is hidden in the bottom of the pot. Okay. Now, there clearly is no pot here. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Is this supposed to be like a pot? Oh my god, it is. In the bottom of the pot, it's like a little symbol for a pot. That's cute. That's neat. I'll take it. All right. Now we got a key. So let's go use the key. Now there are two ways to go, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna take the closer route. Because we just might as well, and we're lazy. Let's go ahead and move that. And move our way upwards. Whee! Okay, what's down here? What is here? Yes! We get to have the leaf. Or the lily pad. And, while we're doing the lily pad section, which we've done 1,000 times over in, controlling this, so it's not new. I wanted to ask a quick question for the peoples who want to answer the question. Do you prefer it when, like, the Skyward Sword style, where I kind of knew what I was doing? Or, like, so that I would have to, like, practice with Zelda games? Or do you also like it where I'm not completely sure, like, I remember sections? Like, it pretty much just means I'd have to do a full practice file, is what I'm asking. And, or if I could just kind of, like, remember the game. Because the why I'm asking is because I do want to play, like, the handheld ones, and, like, the Minish Cap, and I'm not as familiar with that. I've never beaten, the Oracle games. Link's Awakening I've played, but not beaten. So, with that in mind, like, should I go back and beat them and practice them completely, or should I just go off of what I have now and just play the games and do them, record them. It's like a lazier approach, but I don't know which. I guess it feels like a lazier approach sometimes, but then again, it's also cool to just play games on the channel and not be worried about looking professional, which I don't want to look professional. I want to look like me. So yeah, that's just a question. All right. So we just killed these enemies, and they're really using these older items, which is neat. They have utilities. Now, is there a reason to get rid of all these webs? I want to know. It doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we're going this way. And I'm not allowed to go this way while using the jar for some whatever reason. And in here, we got the compass! Hooray! Now, why did I need the compass? What am I missing? Alright, tell me. Oh, okay. There's just a way forward this way that I just was missing. I didn't look up. Yeah, I just didn't bother to look up. Okay. I was so focused on going in one direction, I'm like, not scanning the environment at all. Well, I guess you could easily miss that compass then. Boop! Hooray! We can go this way now. But I want to go right. I can't go right. I'm gonna go left. Shh! I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I'm having fun. That's any indication. Alright, let's go this way. And fight the beetles! Boop. Alright. And now we get a puzzle. Alright, so we don't want to move you, that's for sure. Let's see. Puzzles. Puzzles. How would I go about doing this? Oh, okay. No, I see the solution now. Just took a second to put it together. And then we want to go over here. This is, we don't need to move any other blocks but this one. And then up. I did it! No one else did it, just me. Don't be judging. I'm the only person to have ever beaten this puzzle. Ever. Up we go! It's really hard to just think of what to do ahead of time in those puzzles, for me. Like, I've always, like, I'm definitely in the moment, like, oh, let me try this. But then again, with those, it's like, speak of the devils, mentioned that there were, no, I don't think there's any parts with, like, the rupees really you don't get, like, these big rupees. Darn it. But, with those puzzles, it's like, I always tend to focus in the moment, and that's really not the way to work with those puzzles well. Stop it! Stop it, all of you! Stop it! I command thee. Oh, we're going this way. No! Get in the thing! Thank you! Alright, there's a section to go this way, and we're gonna go this way. And in the darkness. Link, where are you? Are you still there under me? It's so dark, I can't see my beak in front of my face. Watch your step, and I don't want you to trip over anything. I don't have a light source at the moment, so yep. Let's hope. I was just literally gonna say, alright, well, I'll watch my step and make sure I don't fall. Sure I will. That's totally what I did. Die, all of you. Never live again. Well, this definitely looked like it was gonna be a room like, oh, I wonder if this is a boss, a mini-boss section. And look at it, it is. We're trapped in a room with a bunch of pincers. Pincer bugs. They're gonna pinch me to death. You know, they actually don't pinch you. At all. Come on, stop it. There you go. you're dead. And of course, with that, we do get a way to sneak around the dungeon at a much faster pace. And in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, I promise I'll work on my commentary and get back to where I used to be. And we'll continue the Temple of Droplets to unfreeze the elements and probably that giant frozen Octorok, which Eslo forgot to mention. I'll see you in the next one.